Alright guys, so if you follow me on Instagram, a lot of you like to send in questions, and I got a question here that I actually don't know the answer to. It says, I've got a lot of Bermuda in my lawn and I want to kill it. I have fescue, a tall fescue lawn. What can I use? Now there's a guy that I know who's the Grass Factor. Let me see if I can call him up. I know he grows Bermuda. He's doing a project on a Bermuda lawn, but he also knows a lot about the different weed killers and stuff like that. So let's see. Hey Matt, it's Grass Daddy. How's it going?
Hey Tim, what's going on? Just you know, down here in the south, doing the southern things we do. You know, lots of babies running around my way, lots of sweet tea and lots of heat.
So I got a question on Instagram, and I'm shooting a video, so I hope you don't mind. But what's the best way to kill Bermuda grass in a tall fescue or any cool season lawn? I know you're trying to grow. You're trying to grow the Bermuda and kill the fescue in your lawn, but what do we do for us up north that want to do the opposite?
Okay, so you picked actually a very difficult question, and kind of the unique thing about this is, so I actually live and work a fescue market, but you know, I prefer warm season grasses, and that's why I've converted my yard into a Bermuda yard. But when it comes to actual Bermuda grass control, one thing that needs to be set in stone is that there's no realistic one-year solution to this. It's going to be a multi-year, multiple part process in order to get control of Bermuda grass that's, you know, that you would like to see happen. So anyway, my product of choice is Pylex. I love to use Pylex, and there's actually it's a 3-step series that has to be repeated for a minimum of 3 years, sometimes 4 years, in order to get the selective control that you're looking for. So the first thing to note about that is that it's best to start in the fall. So as our number of daylight hours is on the decrease, usually that starts around the second or third week of July, Bermuda, instead of sending stored energy from the root system to create new shoot growth, it begins to send carbohydrates that's generated by photosynthesis back to the root system. So once that movement starts taking place from the actual leaf tissue to the root system, that's when you want to begin your Pylex applications. Around here, usually that's around August 15th. Up your way, that may be, you know, close to now. Okay, so now that you know that you're going to be using Pylex, how exactly do you apply it and at what rate? Okay, so with Pylex, you have to do 2 other things with it to make it more effective. The first one is going to be a broadleaf herbicide called triclopyr. You have to add in triclopyr for each of your Pylex applications. So application number 1, Pylex, triclopyr, and then what else? Also a surfactant. I prefer to use methylated seed oil or a crop oil concentrate. My favorite is Dynamic, D-Y-N-E-A-M-I-C, Dynamic. So application number 1, you will go out with 1 ounce of Pylex per acre. You will go out with 8 ounces of triclopyr. This is a new update this year, coming directly from BASF. 1 ounce of Pylex per acre, 8 ounces of triclopyr per acre, and a 0.5% to 1% by volume of a good surfactant or MSO or crop oil concentrate. That's your first application. Your second application, you're going to repeat the same thing. This could be at 21 days, this may be at 28 days. It's as you start to see a little bit of recovery in the Bermuda, go ahead and make that second application. So again, you're looking at 1 ounce of Pylex per acre, you're looking at 8 ounces of triclopyr per acre, and a 0.5% to 1% by volume of a surfactant. Now here's the kicker. Application number 3. As that Bermuda begins to regrow, make your third application of just Pilex at 1 ounce to the acre. You can also add your surfactant at the same time. So now you're running surfactant and Pilex, and you're going to aerate or slit seed that exact same day. So you want to do your fescue regeneration that third application, same day, same time. Now, as you move past that, if you begin to see a little bit of resurge growth from the Bermudagrass, go ahead and spray it again. The objective is to keep it white and minimize the amount of photosynthesis that takes place in that plant for as long as possible and deplete those carbohydrates being sent to the root system. And again, you're looking at a 3 to 4 year process to get rid of it.
All right, so that's the most effective way. Is there a cheaper option? I know a lot of my viewers, they'll do anything to have the perfect lawn, but then there's also a lot that, you know, they want to go the cheapest route because they're like me and they got, you know, all these kids and don't have a huge budget. Is there a cheaper way, or what do you suggest for them?
Of course, there's always a cheaper solution. It's just usually a little bit more involved. Okay, so the cheaper solution that I always recommend is glyphosate. And I recommend running glyphosate at a 4% by volume rate. So, you know, you can, based on the percent active ingredient, that's how you want to calculate your percent by volume. So again, you want to do this in a series of 3 applications, and again, you want to do this in the fall when everything that's being generated at the leaf tissue is being sent to the root system. That way you guarantee maximum movement from the actual plant itself to the root system. So you'll do 3 applications and time those first 2, especially when you start to see the regrowth from the Bermuda. Make your first app, you see a little bit of green up from the Bermuda, make your second app. If you see more generation from the Bermudagrass, go ahead and make your third app. If you don't, go ahead and get that third app down just in case it's beneath at the canopy. Again, you're probably looking at around the 21-day mark in between those applications, and that's going to save you a lot of money, but you're going to have a whole lot of greater renovation expense there.
All right, Matt. Well, I really appreciate it, and thanks for helping me out here. And yeah, I'll post this up here and send people your way for all these chemicals, because I'm just starting to learn them. I know the basics, but these, especially the hard to kill weeds like Bermuda, those ones, I've been just using glyphosate for everything that I don't recognize and can't kill with the regular stuff. So yeah, all right, well, have a good day. All right, bye. All right, so there you have it. Seems like it's pretty easy. But seriously though, if you've got questions on weeds and stuff, hey, I happen to be wearing it, come to the Lawn Forum. You can also ask Matt. He's a professional chemical spray guy, whatever you want to call it, applicator. And so he uses it a variety of lawns. He does a lot more stuff like that than I do. I'm focused on Kentucky bluegrass and, you know, killing everything, so it's just pure Kentucky bluegrass. But sometimes you might want Bermuda and want to kill the bluegrass, or vice versa, and he's a good guy to go to for that type of stuff. So that's how to kill Bermudagrass in a tall fescue lawn or a cool season lawn. And yeah, good luck with that. Be sure to comment if you've tried this and if you're battling Bermuda, what you've tried and all that stuff, because, you know, thankfully I don't have any in my lawn yet, but you never know. Sometimes new people move in and they hear, oh, I heard about this new grass type, and next thing you know, we're getting invaded by a grass that's not typically growing around here. So that's always fun. So yeah, have a good day. All right, I appreciate you guys watching my videos. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. It's what makes this really enjoyable and fun, making all these videos. And be sure to check out the ones below. Have a great day. Bye.